Hi, Darin Mangum here, securities lawyer, Mangum and Associates. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. I'd like to hop on here to talk about current events that are happening, also issues that may affect our clients and even potential clients, or even if you can't sleep at night and you want to tune in to put yourself to sleep, talk about securities law. I mean, we're your channel, right? Anyway, I wanted to, this is a recent article in the Wall Street Journal, and it's in the news elsewhere, and kind of hits close to home. This is a investigation, or they just settled, but anyway, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormon Church, of which personally I'm a member of. Even though I grew up in Houston, Texas, I've lived in Salt Lake City for quite a while. I live in Puerto Rico now, but yeah, spent quite a bit of time, a lot of friends and family in Utah. I mean, the Mormon Church is, or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, as it's officially known. It's a worldwide church, as a lot of people know. But anyway, it's kind of in the news. It is in the news as far as the SEC conducted an investigation. The church has settled, I think, had to pay a $5 million fine because they did not disclose their holdings. The church, as a lot of people know, has for a lot of years have invested heavily in a lot of what we call rainy day funds or investment funds to like any institution. You can't just have your money just sit around not working for you. I mean, the church does give a lot of way to charity, builds a lot of church buildings, does a lot of things, but the excess it invests in the market, and apparently they've done really well. They've amassed over $100 billion in holdings over the past couple decades, which some people are critical of that. I think personally, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, the church does require its members to donate 10% of their income to the church, but obviously they personally I think they're just wise stewards to amass, to invest it wisely. They're not just putting it into risky things. I think they're being prudent with it, but again, they, like a lot of institutions, they use different kind of entities, different kind of investment entities. They don't just have it all sitting in one bucket. And again, under the law, they were supposed to disclose that they have really heavy positions in a lot of different mutual funds, a lot of different stocks, a lot of different assets, and they didn't. They didn't disclose that, or they didn't disclose it in a timely way. And the SEC, they're supposed to file what we call a 13F report that gives information to the market as to concentrations of stock. I mean, this is not anything really new. A lot of like when Elon Musk, when he bought Twitter, he did it. He didn't just go out in his own name and start buying up shares. No, he set up different entities, and he even caught flack from the SEC saying, hey, you should have disclosed that you had amassed this large position to kind of force a very concentrated position in Twitter stock, right? This is way before the acquisition happened, all of that. But anyway, it's just again, they're trying to make sure that everybody knows who's who are big players in the market and who's not. And I don't think the church did anything nefarious. I don't think they were like, a lot of people are like, so all this secret stuff. Well, look, if you've got $100 billion in assets, you're not just going to wave a big sign and say, hey, come here, take a look at me. No, to me, it's like a classic asset protection move. And, I think the church doesn't want to call attention to itself. It wants to continue to do what it's doing. And anyway, it just, okay, fine. They should have disclosed this, this concentrated position. Ensign Peak Advisors is the name of the investment advisory firm. Again, they're a private asset manager, and they administer these assets. And anyway, just kind of interesting in the news. But yeah, certainly if you happen to be operating a large investment fund, or you happen to take a large position in the public equity markets, there are disclosure requirements that are required. And so yeah, even the Lord's people, even the prophets, they need securities lawyers too, right? So everybody needs a securities lawyer, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this content, if we could help you in any way, please feel free to contact us and let us know. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.